The hip-hop world just got rocked like never before. Late last night, shocking revelations dropped that insiders are calling one of the most explosive celebrity confrontations in recent history. Daz Dillinger, the legendary West Coast icon, went on a full-blown offensive against none other than Snoop Dogg, exposing private publishing numbers, secret agreements, and whispers of long-standing betrayals. Sources claim that this isn't just a feud. It's an all-out war that could shake the very foundations of the rap industry. Leaked voice notes, private messages, and insider info reveal a side of Daz nobody expected. Furious, unapologetic, and ready to call out decades of alleged slights. According to those close to the situation, the moment Daz went public, the internet erupted. Fans, bloggers, and even industry insiders were scrambling to parse every word, every hint, every accusation. Social media platforms lit up with hashtags, viral clips, and dramatic posts dissecting the fallout. Some claim this confrontation was years in the making, rooted in deals, royalties, and a battle over recognition that could rewrite history. But that's just the beginning. Sources insist there are private recordings, secret conversations, and hidden messages that reveal betrayals nobody saw coming. Daz's claims aren't just words. They're backed by documents, screenshots, and alleged insider confirmations that, if true, could append the legacy of one of hip-hop's most iconic figures. Fans are already arguing, theories are spiraling, and celebrities are quietly reacting behind the scenes. Some picking sides, others bracing for impact. By the end of this video, you'll see it all. The leaks, the confrontations, the betrayals, and the explosive reactions that have the rap world on edge. And trust us, what Daz just dropped. It's the kind of revelation that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about Snoop Dogg, his empire, and the hidden truths of the music industry. Stay tuned because this story is only going to get darker, hotter, and more dramatic as it unfolds. The moment Daz Dillinger made his explosive statements, the West Coast trembled. Insiders claim he didn't just casually call out Snoop Dogg, he delivered a full-scale, meticulously calculated verbal attack that exposed long-hidden secrets and alleged betrayals. Sources say it began with a private conversation gone public. A phone call in which Daz, furious and unapologetic, revealed publishing numbers that many thought were confidential. The audio, leaked almost immediately, showed a man who had clearly reached his breaking point, his voice sharp, trembling with a mix of rage and disbelief. "It's all in my name," he reportedly yelled, laying bare years of frustration over credit, royalties, and recognition. Fans and insiders alike went wild. Social media erupted within minutes, with Twitter hashtags trending globally and Instagram clips circulating at lightning speed. Every word, every inflection, every pause in the leaked audio became a topic of intense debate. Clips of Daz's tirade were stitched into viral videos. Memes exploded and discussions flooded Reddit and fan forums. But the drama didn't stop there. The leaked materials included screenshots of private messages allegedly showing Snoop Dogg discussing business moves without Daz's knowledge, hints of deals made that excluded him, and comments that fans interpreted as dismissive or even disrespectful. Industry insiders claim the confrontation wasn't only about money or publishing numbers. It was deeply personal. Allegedly, Daz confronted Snoop about loyalty, trust, tipped, and decades of working behind the scenes without proper recognition. Leaked texts suggest Daz had repeatedly tried to address the issue privately, but his concerns were allegedly ignored, dismissed, or deflected. And when the world finally heard his public response, the storm began. Meanwhile, the social media chaos intensified. Clips of Daz's voice notes, screenshots of alleged messages, and fan reactions spread across platforms at unprecedented speed. Every detail was dissected. Fans argued over intent, authenticity, and motive. Some stood firmly behind Daz, praising him for courageously calling out decades of unfair treatment. Others defended Snoop, suggesting that the numbers were misinterpreted. taken out of context, or part of a more complex system of publishing and royalties. The debate became heated, drawing in not only fans, but bloggers, influencers, and minor celebrities, all eager to weigh in on the unfolding scandal. Then came the alleged insider leaks that added fuel to the fire. Sources claim Daz had secret recordings from years prior, conversations in which he allegedly warned collaborators about being sidelined or undercredited. Fans and online commentators quickly speculated, what exactly did Snoop know? Who was aware of these messages? And how deep did the alleged betrayals go? The tension escalated as whispers spread of hidden conflicts, old grudges, and long-standing resentments that had now exploded in public view, adding more intensity. A third party reportedly entered the mix, an unnamed celebrity or industry figure with ties to both Daz and Snoop, allegedly. This person had been observing the feud quietly and had shared cryptic messages with both camps, further inflaming the situation. Leaked snippets of these communications suggested manipulation, strategic leaks, and behind-the-scenes plotting that fans quickly began to decode. The plot thickened. It wasn't just Daz and Snoop. There were layers of alliances, rivalries, and secrets that had remained hidden for decades. The emotional impact on Daz was palpable. Sources claim that during private phone calls, he broke down, venting about loyalty lost, contributions ignored, and his legacy being questioned. Leaked audio clips, partially shared online, portrayed a man at once enraged and heartbroken, accusing longtime friends of betrayal and warning of consequences if the truth didn't come out. Academic-style commentary immediately followed, with influencers interpreting every word. Posting analyzes and stirring fan debates, creating a social media frenzy that seemed uncontrollable. By the afternoon, industry reactions began surfacing. Some West Coast legends reportedly expressed quiet support for Daz, praising his courage while urging caution. Others, allegedly aligned with Snoop, shared subtle nods and posts that hinted at loyalty, deflection, or even retaliation. Every move became a headline, every post a potential spark for the next wave of controversy. Rumors of diss tracks, exclusive interviews, and unreleased content started circulating, and fans anticipated further reveals that could completely alter the narrative. Then the bombshell dropped. Leaked messages allegedly showed Daz claiming that he had kept meticulous records of publishing royalties, collaborations, and credits that Snoop had allegedly overlooked or mismanaged. The audacity of the revelation, combined with the credibility of the leaks, set the internet ablaze. Fans debated, theorized, and speculated endlessly, while memes, reaction videos, and commentary threads exploded across platforms. Analysts and insiders were already calling it one of the most dramatic confrontations in hip-hop history. And just when it seemed the story had reached its peak, a shocking cliffhanger emerged. Whispers spread online that there were more recordings, conversations, meetings, and messages that had never been revealed. And that could completely change the public perception of the feud. Who knew what else had been documented over the years? Who might be hiding other evidence? The internet was left buzzing. Every fan hungry for the next revelation, every insider tip dissected, and every rumor magnified into full-blown speculation. The question hanging in the air: how far would Daz go to expose the truth? And how far would Snoop respond? The drama had only begun, and every fan, every industry insider, and every casual observer could feel it. The tension was electric, and the next explosive revelation was just around the corner. The morning after Daz Dillinger's explosive public statements, the hip-hop world was still reeling. Social media platforms were saturated with clips, screenshots, fan reactions that dissected every single word of the leaked recordings. Fans argued fiercely over the legitimacy of Daz's claims, with hashtags trending globally and debates raging from Twitter to TikTok. But the drama wasn't contained to the online world. Insiders reported an escalating series of private confrontations behind the scenes, with tempers flaring and old grudges resurfacing in ways nobody could have anticipated. According to trusted sources, Daz had privately reached out to several West Coast legends, sharing what he described as the full story of publishing rights, hidden agreements, and long-ignored credits. Some insiders claim that the content he revealed included proof of collaborations that had never been properly acknowledged, financial records that were allegedly manipulated, and conversations with industry insiders that painted a shocking picture of betrayal. Academic-style commentary quickly followed, with social media analysts and fans dissecting every post, every subtle message, and every leaked snippet, creating an unstoppable storm of speculation. Meanwhile, Snoop Dogg's camp reportedly responded with subtle but strategic messaging. Sources suggest that he, aware of Daz's planned exposure, attempted to preempt the narrative with cryptic posts hinting at loyalty, collaboration, and mutual respect, while also signaling that certain claims were misinterpreted. Fans quickly noticed these subtleties, and debates erupted. Every comment, every like, every share became a symbol of allegiance. The internet became a battlefield, each fan influencer and minor celebrity analyzing content, sharing screenshots, and posting theories that grew wilder with each passing hour, adding further intensity. Insiders claim that a long-hidden feud resurfaced. Private messages suggested that for years, there had been tension over publishing credits, collaborations, and royalties that had been quietly simmering. Allegedly, Daz had amassed a detailed record of interactions, contracts, and notes, meticulously documenting discrepancies. Fans went wild, dissecting the timing of releases, the distribution of credits, and historical collaborations to confirm or challenge Daz's claims. Every theory, every screenshot, every video clip felt like a bombshell waiting to detonate. The situation became even more complex when sources revealed that a third-party insider, someone close to both camps, had allegedly leaked additional information to the public. Messages hinted at betrayals that nobody suspected, alliances that had shifted over time, and secret recordings of meetings where strategies were discussed without the other party's knowledge. Fans and commentators immediately began speculating. Was this insider acting to protect Daz, to sabotage Snoop, or simply to ignite a media frenzy? The layers of intrigue multiplied, creating a digital storm that no one could escape. As the hours passed, Daz's emotional state reportedly intensified. Leaked voice notes suggest he alternated between rage, despair, and calculated fury, recounting betrayals by friends, collaborators, and even family members. One audio snippet allegedly captured him saying, "I've been patient for decades, and now it's all coming out. Everything, every lie, every cheat." Fans describe the audio as heartbreaking yet explosive, a rare glimpse into a man pushed to the edge while determined to reclaim his narrative. Snoop Dogg, allegedly observing these leaks carefully, reportedly crafted responses designed to challenge, deflect, and subtly undermine Daz's claims. Social media analysts noted a pattern of strategic posts, timed precisely to coincide with fan reactions and leaks, creating an escalating digital chess match. Fans were obsessively dissecting every subtle emoji, like, or story, interpreting hidden meanings and sparking heated debates. Even casual observers were captivated, glued to feeds as the confrontation reached cinematic intensity. Then came the bombshell. Additional recordings allegedly surfaced, revealing behind-the-scenes discussions that contradicted public statements. In these snippets, Daz reportedly referenced financial arrangements, historical contracts, and private conversations that implicated other major figures in the hip-hop industry. Fans and bloggers immediately speculated on the authenticity, source, and potential consequences of these leaks. Some suggested this could redefine the legacy of Snoop Dogg's empire, while others warned of long-term fallout for Daz. If the recordings were challenged or disputed, celebrity reactions added another layer of fire. Influencers, minor celebrities, and industry veterans allegedly weighed in with cryptic posts, subtweets, and likes, subtly signaling support, skepticism, or alignment. Every fan assumed hidden messages in each reaction, creating an environment of paranoia, intrigue, and relentless speculation. Analysts compared the situation to classic West Coast beefs, noting the unprecedented scale of social media involvement and the speed at which information spread. By late evening, the tension reached fever pitch. Leaks, screenshots, voice notes, and private messages had flooded the internet. Fans were divided into factions, some rallying behind Daz, others defending Snoop. While a growing number speculated about the mysterious third-party insider manipulating events from the shadows. Each revelation, each snippet, each reaction felt more explosive than the last, building anticipation for an even bigger escalation. And just when it seemed the drama couldn't intensify further, insiders revealed the ultimate cliffhanger, allegedly. There were still undisclosed recordings, secret meetings, and messages that neither Daz nor Snoop had publicly addressed. According to sources, these materials could contain the most shocking revelations yet: betrayals, hidden alliances, and explosive secrets that could shake the very foundation of West Coast hip-hop. Fans were left breathless, knowing that the next wave of information could completely redefine the narrative, leaving everyone scrambling to keep up. The burning question now: who truly holds the upper hand? Daz Dillinger, with his meticulously documented claims and public tirade. Snoop Dogg, with his strategic messaging and loyal allies. Or the enigmatic third-party insider, whose manipulations could tilt the entire conflict in an unexpected direction. As fans waited anxiously, the stage was set for the next chapter in a feud that had already captured the attention of the entire music world, and the world was watching. Unable to look away, by now, the feud had escalated beyond anyone's wildest expectations. The leaked recordings, screenshots, insider messages had created a storm so massive that even casual fans were glued to every update. Daz Dillinger, emboldened by the chaos he had unleashed, reportedly intensified his attacks. Sources claim he had prepared a detailed compilation of publishing records, contractual evidence, and private conversations that allegedly confirmed years of uncredited work. Friends and insiders say he was on a mission, determined to reclaim the recognition he believed was owed to him, and he wasn't holding back. Meanwhile, Snoop Dogg's camp remained strategically silent in public, but was allegedly working behind the scenes to counteract every revelation. Trusted sources claim that his team was analyzing each leak, crafting responses, and preparing subtle social media posts meant to maintain his image while subtly challenging Daz's claims. Fans and commentators noted every move, dissecting each story, post, and cryptic message, trying to read between the lines. Every like, every emoji, every subtle tag was interpreted as a declaration of war. The drama intensified further when sources revealed that additional, never-before-heard recordings were leaking. Some allegedly captured Daz confronting longtime collaborators about missing royalties, while others suggested private conversations with Snoop himself, fraught with tension, accusations, and veiled threats. Fans described the content as explosive, heartbreaking, and career-altering, igniting a firestorm of debate across social media. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube were saturated with reaction videos, fan theories, and heated discussions. Analysts called it the largest West Coast hip-hop scandal in decades. Adding to the chaos, an unexpected third-party insider reportedly emerged, allegedly supplying academic-style commentary leaks and screenshots that further destabilized the situation. Whispers suggested this figure had been observing the feud for years, quietly amassing information and strategically releasing it to intensify the conflict. Every leak, every screenshot, every snippet made fans question who could be trusted, who was manipulating events from behind the scenes, and who would be exposed next. The emotional toll on Daz was reportedly intense. Leaked audio snippets allegedly captured him alternating between furious rage, heartbreaking despair, and razor-sharp focus. At one point, he reportedly shouted in a private call, "I've waited decades for this moment. The truth is mine, and everyone will know it." Fans describe the audio as raw, authentic, and historic. A rare glimpse of the legendary rapper at his most vulnerable yet most defiant. Meanwhile, Snoop, allegedly observing the chaos from a calculated distance, was reportedly preparing his own responses, potentially setting the stage for the next explosive move, just when it seemed like the story couldn't escalate further. The ultimate bombshell surfaced. Allegedly, Daz had uncovered secret agreements that implicated other major West Coast artists. Contracts that could redefine the understanding of publishing rights, credit, and royalties in the industry. Fans erupted online, dissecting every potential implication, theorizing about long-hidden betrayals and speculating about who else could be dragged into the scandal. Social media became a war zone of speculation, with every post analyzed for hidden meanings, every cryptic comment dissected, and every screenshot circulated like evidence in a courtroom. Celebrity reactions began trickling in. Subtle but unmistakable. Influencers and minor celebrities reportedly aligned themselves through cryptic posts, likes, and stories, sparking even more controversy. Fans debated who was taking sides, why, and whether hidden agendas were at play. Each reaction only fueled the drama, escalating tensions to unprecedented levels. Analysts compared the unfolding situation to legendary rap beefs, noting the unprecedented scale, the depth of insider leaks, and the global attention it had garnered. As night fell, the tension reached fever pitch. Insiders suggested that Daz was readying another round of revelations, a collection of documents, voice notes, and messages so explosive that they could shake the foundation of Snoop Dogg's legacy. Fans were on edge, eagerly anticipating what would be released next, while the hip-hop world held its collective breath. Every theory, every rumor, every leaked screenshot became a vital clue in a drama that was evolving faster than anyone could track. And then came the cliffhanger that left the world reeling. Whispers of a final, undisclosed set of recordings, material so shocking that insiders warned it could change the narrative forever. Who would be implicated? What secrets were still hidden? Would this feud escalate beyond Daz and Snoop, dragging other West Coast legends into an all-out scandal? The answers remained shrouded in mystery, leaving fans desperate, analysts scrambling, and the entire hip-hop community glued to every possible source of information. The story had reached a point where no one could predict the next move. Daz Dillinger, armed with decades of evidence, rage, and undeniable talent, stood ready to expose the truth. Snoop Dogg, strategically poised, prepared for the ultimate counter, and the shadowy third-party insider lurking in the background, threatened to drop information that could upend everything. The stage was set for the next explosive chapter in a feud that had already captured global attention, and when it finally erupted, the music industry would never be the same. If you think you've seen it all, think again. The drama is far from over, and every second counts. Don't scroll past, because the next leak, the next recording, the next jaw-dropping revelation could drop at any moment. Smash that like button if you want to be the first to see every explosive update, every secret, and every insider revelation. Missing even one clip could mean missing the truth that everyone will be talking about. Tomorrow, comment below, whose side are you on? Are you backing Daz Dillinger for finally exposing the hidden truths, or standing with Snoop Dogg as he defends his legacy? The comment section is already erupting with theories, fan reactions, and hot takes. Don't miss your chance to weigh in before the next twist hits. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This isn't just a feud, it's a full-blown saga. It's a storm of secrets, betrayals, and explosive revelations that will keep shaking the hip-hop world. Only those who are subscribed and alert will be ready when the next wave of chaos hits. Don't get left behind. Don't miss a single shocking update. This is history in the making, and the world is watching. Are you watching with it, or are you left on the sidelines? Click, comment, subscribe, and stay on the front lines of the drama. Because when the next bombshell drops, it's going to change everything.